Many people over 60 are very careful about food. They try to cut back on sugar, they watch their salt, they make thoughtful choices at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But there is one part of daily health that often gets ignored, and it may be hurting eyesight more than people realize. I'm talking about what you drink. Right now, today, there are drinks that millions of older adults enjoy every single day without knowing they may be putting steady stress on the eyes. Not sometime in the distant future. I mean, sip by sip, day after day, the damage can quietly build. That is what makes this so dangerous. Eye damage usually does not come with a warning sign. You do not feel it happening. There is no alarm bell. Then one day, the center of a page looks a little fuzzy. A face across the table is not as sharp as it used to be. Night driving becomes harder. And by the time you notice something is wrong, the process may have been developing for years. In this video, I want to walk you through 3 drinks that can be especially harmful for eyesight after 60, and just as importantly, I will show you what to drink instead. One of these surprises almost everyone because many people think it is harmless, and some even believe it is helping them. Stay with me to the end because that last one may be the most important of all. I'm Dr. Anna, and I make these videos to turn real health research into simple, useful advice you can actually understand and use in daily life. No confusing medical talk, no fear tactics. Just clear information with your well-being at the center of it. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is a good time to do that. And if there is a health topic you want me to explain in a future video, leave it in the comments below. I truly pay attention to what you ask, and your questions help shape what I make next. Now, before we get into the 3 drinks, let me explain one important thing. At the center of your retina is a small area called the macula. This is the part of the eye that gives you your sharpest vision. It helps you read, recognize faces, drive, and see fine detail clearly. The macula depends on 2 things every single day. First, it needs a healthy supply of blood moving through tiny, delicate vessels that bring oxygen and nutrients. Second, it needs protective antioxidants to help defend it from constant wear and tear. Certain drinks interfere with both of those systems. They can strain the blood vessels and reduce the body's ability to protect sensitive eye tissue. That is why what you drink matters so much more than most people think. The first drink is sugary beverages. This includes soda, sweetened iced tea, sugary fruit drinks, lemonade with added sugar, and many packaged drinks that look harmless but are loaded with sweeteners. Most people already know too much sugar is not good for general health, but what they often do not understand is what sugar specifically does inside the eye. When you drink a high-sugar beverage, your blood sugar can rise quickly. That spike triggers inflammation throughout the body, including in the tiny blood vessels inside the retina. These vessels are extremely small and fragile. They are the lifeline that keeps the macula nourished. When they are exposed to repeated sugar spikes over time, they can become less healthy and less efficient. That means the tissue responsible for your central vision may not get the steady support it needs. The problem is not just one sweet drink here and there. The real danger is repetition. A can of soda can contain an enormous amount of sugar in one serving, and many people drink more than one sweet beverage a day without thinking much about it. Over time, that pattern can create the kind of internal stress that the eyes simply do not handle well. So what should you drink instead? Plain water is still one of the best choices you can make. If plain water feels boring, add lemon, cucumber, or a few mint leaves. That can make it more enjoyable without adding harm. Unsweetened herbal tea is another excellent option. It hydrates the body, avoids sugar overload, and can provide helpful plant compounds without putting your retinal blood vessels under pressure. The second drink is alcohol. I want to talk about this carefully because I know it can be a sensitive subject. This is not about judgment. It is about giving you information so you can make the decision that is right for you. The concern is that regular or heavy alcohol use may affect the eyes in several ways at once. One issue is nutrient interference. Alcohol can make it harder for the body to properly use nutrients that matter for vision, including vitamin A, which plays an important role in retinal function, especially in low light. Over time, that may contribute to poorer night vision in some people. Another issue is dehydration. The eyes need proper hydration to function comfortably and efficiently. When dehydration becomes common, it can worsen dryness and place more stress on the visual system. Alcohol can also contribute to inflammation, and chronic inflammation is not something you want affecting the tiny vessels that support the retina. Many people think of alcohol mainly in terms of the liver or sleep or blood pressure, but it can also influence how well the eyes age. That is why this matters. If you enjoy having something special in the evening, there are better options. Sparkling water with lemon or lime can give you that refreshing sip without the same downside. Another option is diluted, unsweetened tart cherry juice. It feels a bit more special than plain water and can be an easy swap for people who want a gentler evening drink. The third drink is energy drinks, and this is the one that catches many people off guard. A growing number of older adults use them for afternoon fatigue or low energy. Some are labeled sugar-free, some are marketed as performance drinks, and many are sold in a way that makes them seem completely routine. But for aging eyes, these drinks can be a real concern. Energy drinks often contain very high amounts of caffeine and other stimulants. In some cases, a single can deliver far more stimulation than a standard cup of coffee. That can push up blood pressure and place extra strain on the small blood vessels throughout the body, including the ones in the eyes. Over time, those repeated spikes are not something the retina appreciates. There is also concern that high stimulant intake may increase stress within the eye itself in susceptible people. That matters because healthy vision depends not just on the retina, but also on the optic nerve, which carries visual information from the eye to the brain. Anything that repeatedly strains that system deserves serious attention, especially after 60. What can you drink instead when you need a boost? Green tea is one of the better choices for many people. It provides a milder amount of caffeine, so the lift tends to feel steadier and less extreme. It also contains helpful plant compounds, including catechins, and many people find it gives them a calmer kind of alertness. If green tea is not your favorite, even a lighter, more moderate caffeine source is often a wiser choice than a highly concentrated energy drink. Now let's pull all of this together. Your sharp central vision depends on a healthy macula, and your macula depends on good blood flow, proper nourishment, and protection from daily stress. Sugary drinks can repeatedly inflame the tiny retinal vessels that keep the eye supplied. Alcohol can interfere with hydration and important nutrients while also adding inflammatory stress. Energy drinks can overload the system with stimulants and put extra pressure on blood vessels that are already delicate with age. The good news is that these are habits you can change. You can swap sugary drinks for water, lemon water, or unsweetened herbal tea. You can replace alcohol with sparkling water or diluted unsweetened tart cherry juice. You can choose green tea instead of energy drinks when you want a little more energy without such an intense hit to the body. These are not expensive changes. They are not complicated, but they can matter a great deal over time. Your eyes have been working for you every day of your life. They help you read messages from the people you love, see the faces of your grandchildren, enjoy sunsets, watch the news, and move through the world with confidence. Protecting them is worth it. And sometimes that protection starts with something as simple as choosing a different drink. Before you go, I would love to hear from you. Tell me your age in the comments and be honest about which of these drinks you have most often. No judgment at all. I ask because I want to understand what people are really dealing with, and that helps me create videos that are genuinely useful. If there is another health topic you have been wondering about, leave that in the comments too. Your questions matter here. If this video helped you, please like it and share it with someone you care about. A friend, a brother, a sister, a spouse, or someone in your family group chat may need to hear this too. And if you want to learn which vegetables can best support healthy eyes after 60, there is another video waiting for you on my channel. I'll see you there. Take good care of yourself. You truly deserve that.